stretch, runners at first and third. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Twins strand a pair. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Romero.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2.
Find something you like up there.
Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound.
Stewart, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Romero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs on 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 16 runners on base.
And the batter now, Jorge Romero.
Keep it rolling. Here you
Jorge Romero.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton. And a pitch. On the ground to the left, Romero. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the
bat, number 2.
Galt certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Banks off the wall. Run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you... Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and they tap back at target field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So up next, Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The throw to first, that takes care of Buxton.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trevor.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Romero. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch.
Base is empty, one away. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Romero. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
To the right side, Castro gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Josh Naylor. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jorge Romero. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
He had him out in front, which isn't.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Out to short, Romero. And a quick out, number 1. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Into the outfield, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Swung on, popped up left side. Swanson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Christian Bethancourt. On the ground. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw.
Bottom 9. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Romero. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that in. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Jorge Romero. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fought off foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Man at first, Christian Bethancourt. The next to hit.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Throws to first in time.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
This one smoked out to left. And that is that. Guardians. Man at first, Kevin Alcantara. The next Cub to hit. The pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. Romero. There's one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time. Here we go. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front.
Jorge Romero digs in for the Guardians. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Out there to center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game with jam.
Jorge Romero digs in now. And he deals. Ripped to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually
1 out, base is empty. And now the DH, Kevin Alcantara. Out to short, Romero. Not in time. He's safe. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Christian Bethancourt. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball, could be 2. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think 4-6.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the base of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2. And he's got himself a triple. Here's Andres Jimenez. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Ground ball, left side. Fires over to first. One away as the second run in the inning scores. And now it's going to be Jorge Romero. That one ripped. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 6-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some element.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Romero. They get the force, and that is that. So a night. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Jorge Romero. Swung on, belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Jorge Romero. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's a chopper to short. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. Pop up here, third base side, under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Out there to center. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Bounce to the left side. He's in there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now
first and second, 1 out. Jorge Romero digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Black feeds to second, out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning. 1 down. Now here is Rhys Hoskins. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Jorge Romero digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Hit in the air, center field. Long run, nice grab. And that's the 3rd out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Up the middle, Romero. Yelich out on the play.
that's a huge defensive play in the late.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Here's Josh Naylor. Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a
and a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And good. Romero did well enough for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
The final run for our ball game tonight. First for the victorious.
Now at the plate, Jorge Romero. There goes the runner. Fought off foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sanchez drifts towards it, drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit.
Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter now, Jorge Romero. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. This is Bryce Terang. Out to short, Romero. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jorge Romero. That one fouled off. Romero, only 18 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Terang gets it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And up next for Cleveland, Jorge Romero. And that one fouled off.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And the right-hander deals. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Josh Naylor. Up the middle. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. Romero had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
And now it's going to be Jorge Romero. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's 2 down.
That is third.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Yelich at the dish. And he deals. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Jorge Romero. Ray back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyler Black. On the ground, Romero. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, now, here we go.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Kwan around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-2. And it's second with 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Check on the runner. Dives back. He's out.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page. And it's
Willie Adames stands in. On the ground to short, Romero. And they get Adames for the out.
Now,
Jorge Romero digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul straight back. Milner in his 6th season. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going in
Mm-hmm.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jorge Romero.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
1 out, bases empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Right here. Let's go, bud.
1 down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right fielder, number 8.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Lane Thomas. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Guardians done. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Quan, the lead runner at second. Romero on at first with nobody out. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at-bat coming up now.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he'll play it on a bounce. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. And they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home
The batter, number 2. Jorge Romero.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
at the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Can't get there. Base hit. Save. And that's the second out of the inning on the first play.
Well, it's one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one way inside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Alex Verdugo. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. So first and second with one gone. And now the first baseman. And the pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. And that's 2. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. Yankees 6 and the Guardians 2. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Jorge Romero. The wind and the pitch. To the right side, Cabrera. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now,
next to hit, Jorge Romero. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Verdugo on the move, heading back, and that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year. It's 6-6. The crowd is devastated here in New York.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off.
Back here in New York, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Line to left. Throws to second. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us. Next to hit, Jorge Romero. Swings through that one for strike one. Romero getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And there's a foul ball. Kwan on at first, nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
One and two here. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Up next at Cleveland, the shortstop, Jorge Romero.
And it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Not shortstop, Anthony.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Strike one.
1-1.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 left for the Guardians, but they're on top 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Jorge Romero. The pitch. In the air, left side. Verdugo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now, third base.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, that was a great chance to turn.
1 down. Jorge Romero will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin up.
Jorge Romero getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Romero measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Bad angle to start, but he makes the adjustment, gets it.
Back at Yankee Stadium, out of the 4th. The batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Romero. On the ground to short. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Go-ahead run on base. And here is Jose Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Well, it looked like he was going all the way right.
Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jorge Romero. Cortez back to work. Bounce to third. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the slot. At the plate, Jorge Romero. 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one down the line. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Romero. And a foul ball.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Kwan around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner takes off for third. Ground ball up the middle. Cabrera on the run, sends it over to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Bounce to the left side. Boots it. And here's the first baseman. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Good feed. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so